Everything you need to know before starting a successful dropshipping business is in this video. Let's be honest, dropshipping isn't the same that it was back in 2013, and as they say, the species that is able to adapt to a changing environment survives. So you are going to adapt, and I am going to help you. Because building bare bones websites, importing AliExpress pictures of fidget spinners, and spamming the customer with countdown timers and pop-ups just ain't gonna cut it anymore. So how exactly does one become successful in dropshipping these days? That's the question we're going to answer in this video. What's going on? My name is Kyle Plummer, and I'm a multi-seven-figure e-commerce owner over the last 6 years. And we're going to be covering the 5 key areas that you need to build a successful dropshipping business. At the core, we're talking about finding a product, building a store with that product, and driving customers to your store to buy that product. Let's start with the website. I see too many people building general stores with a variety of products, driving people to the homepage and hoping that they just check out with something. The truth is, you aren't Amazon, it lacks trust and credibility. And this is why people get a lot of traffic to the dropshipping store, but no sales. It's like getting a lot of matches on Tinder, but all the girls ghost you.
I do not believe in love.
You might have heard of one product branded stores before, and that's the idea where you take a product, build an entire store around it, and you become the authority, you become the place to buy that specific product. It makes it feel like the customer can't just hop over to Amazon and capitalize on cheaper prices and faster shipping. This is going to increase your conversions and have a higher perceived value, which is a fancy word to say that you're going to charge more for the same products. Imagine if for a moment the Apple iPhone was not the Apple iPhone. It was the digital touchscreen multi-application cellular device. Are you willing to pay $1,000 for that? Chances are you aren't. This is high perceived value to a T. What's important about one product stores is that you keep the customers focused. Now, what most people believe is that if you have a bunch of products for the customer to search around and to look at, they will leave with something. Now, that's the opposite of true. By adding distractions and decisions to be made, you are overwhelming the customer, people are busy, and they are likely not going to leave with anything. Instead, keep them focused on the product that they came to your store for and push them through to the sale. And then as soon as you get them to purchase, then you can position other products and ideas and things and whatever you want to sell them, okay? But it starts with the first product. And I'm gonna save that for another video, so make sure to subscribe. Not every system is perfect though. One of the downfalls of one product stores is that you're not able to test a lot of products fast. Every time you wanna test a product, you have to get a new domain, a logo, a Shopify store, a social media profile. You've gotta do a whole lot of stuff just to run ads for one product. Now, I've got a second option for you. It's not as good, but it is a hybrid between the two ideas and allows you to test a lot of products fast, but also still get that one product store feeling. So you'll go and create a general store, but then you're going to use a page builder. And for example, you can use Pagefly. This is an app that you can download through Shopify and allows you to build out your specific product pages to make them feel like one product stores. Now, this is not a brand deal, and I use Pagefly for a lot of my different stores, and it's gonna allow you to increase your credibility, your authority, and professionalism. We should back up for a second because we are getting ahead of ourselves. The first thing you need to do is to find a winning product. Because now you know that we are looking for one product that could potentially change your life. It's the most important step in this process because without it, none of this really matters. I see too many beginners try to sell low-end products that don't really solve a problem, and well, that's a problem. Your products should have a utility, something that makes the customer's life easier or better. That's why people buy online. For example, check out this eye massager I saw online recently. Have you ever had those headaches so bad that you can feel them behind your eyes? Pain relief is a popular niche because we will virtually do anything to get rid of said pain.
I've had bad headaches in my time, and I would give myself a temple massage.
Yo, do this.
By having a product like this that solves a problem, you're going to have people tagging their friends and family, and either the person that's tagged is going to buy it or the tagger. Now, I want to touch briefly on budget here before we get too deep into this. I can't tell you how many DMs or comments I get on my live streams asking about what is the budget for dropshipping. Now, the absolute minimum I would start with is a couple $100 because you're going to need about $30 for the Shopify plan plus another $20 for your domain and email. Now, I've talked recently in videos about how you can dropship with $0, so I will leave a link to that video below if you are someone that has absolutely no money. But if you're someone that wants to get into advertising, this is going to be one of your biggest expenses. Now, again, I'm going to leave a link below to talk about how you can get free unlimited organic traffic using TikTok, but that's not going to be the scope of this video. I also want to mention that at the very end of this video, I'm going to be including a link to a free course called the 7-Day Jumpstart to Dropshipping Challenge that you have access to for tuning in right now. And so one of the things I want to talk about is what people don't realize is that it might take a couple products for you to be successful in this space. With my personal experience, it took me about 8 products to be successful. And again, I didn't know what I know now. And occasionally I do see people who jump right in and they find a winner on the first try. So Kyle, how do we actually promote these products? The bread and butter of a Shopify dropshipping business is going to be paid ads. I'm talking Facebook, I'm talking Instagram, I'm talking Google, I'm talking Pinterest, TikTok, Snapchat, just to name a few. One of the most important things that I can tell you right now is you need to be aware who hangs out on those platforms. And this has to do a lot with the product selection, because if you can't pair the product up to the right avenue, it's not gonna work. So for example, TikTok skews a little bit younger, and products that might work out there are probably not gonna be working out on Pinterest, where it's 80% women above the ages of 30. TikTok also does better with low to medium ticket items. Products that are selling between 20 and 50 bucks seem to be working the best right now. With Facebook and Google, for example, you're able to sell higher priced products because the demographic is a little bit older and they have more disposable income. Unfortunately, ads are getting more and more expensive over the years as businesses and brands continue to jump on board and push e-commerce as the new world order. This puts a lot of pressure on your conversion rates. And I think that's why people try to sell those quick products, because they want to have a high conversion rate, lower ticket items that you can sell on one touch. But in reality, it's hard to make those individual products, those impulse purchases, very profitable. But it's becoming more of a demand to sell something that is a little bit higher that might require multiple touches to actually sell. And so how do you actually do that? By harnessing the power of email marketing and SMS marketing, you are able to take a dropshipping business that is making 5 to 10% margins to a business that is making 30 to 40%. I hear too many people complain about the margins in dropshipping. That's because they don't quite understand this concept. Luckily for you, you stumbled across this video, and I'm gonna turn you into a conversion machine. Just make sure that you subscribe now. The next complaint I get about dropshipping is long shipping times. We live in an immediate world. Thanks to Netflix, Amazon, McDonald's, we want our stuff and we want it now.
It's my money, and I need it now!
Now, how do you compete with that? And I actually posted a TikTok video about dropshipping, and I got dozens of comments talking about long shipping times, how do we avoid this type of stuff? And so I'm gonna help you out right now. You can work with a 3PL or third-party logistics company. 3PLs store your products closer to your customers and handle the shipping for you. By shipping faster, you have less chargebacks and more satisfied customers, which translates into repeat purchases and positive word of mouth about your products. Now, I wouldn't recommend using a 3PL in the beginning, okay, when you're just testing out a product, because it forces you to put upfront capital to buy inventory and kind of defeats the purpose of dropshipping. And I'm going to explain what my strategy is. So I move in phases when it comes to dropshipping. In the beginning, when I'm testing a product, I might use Zendrop or Spocket or CJ Dropshipping. As I get sales, I will move to a sourcing agent, and then from there, if I want to brand my products and packages, then I'll move to a 3PL and turn this into a legitimate business. While the third phase is not necessary, it has massive benefits, and I'm not here to bore you with those details. We'll save that for another time. In fact, I will include a video link down below in the description of something I made recently talking about this more in detail and how you can get 3 to 5 days shipping. So go ahead and check that out after this video is done. But let's talk about the most important thing here that determines your success in dropshipping. And in fact, I just got off a call with my mentorship students talking about this, so please listen carefully. 99% of people will fail in dropshipping. It's not because they are less naturally skilled. We aren't trying to become professional athletes where they naturally can jump higher, run faster, and have amazing hand-eye coordination. Anybody and everybody can have success in dropshipping if they approach it the way I'm about to say. Curiosity, being naturally curious about the process. This means you are constantly learning and growing. When something doesn't work, you need to find answers. Search YouTube, check data, reverse engineer what happened. Dropshipping is a process. I learned a long time ago this simple quote that I've never forgotten. Those who experiment the most win. While 99% of people give up after the first or second failure, you have to be the 1% that pushes a little further. And I know you can, okay? I don't know anything about you, but I'm not anybody special. I was just someone that pushed a little bit further. They say everybody wants to be a Navy SEAL at happy hour on a Friday, but nobody wants to be a SEAL on Monday. That's because Monday is when the work happens. You've probably seen dropshippers traveling the world and posting pictures in exotic places with fancy dinners and nice watches and nice cars on Instagram. The truth is that it can become that, but it doesn't start there. Everybody has a story. What is yours going to be? I get asked all the time where I find my motivation, and I tell them that you need to go check out the Start With Why by Simon Sinek. I highly recommend it. It's just gonna be a video out on YouTube. Motivation is fleeting. You might watch this and be inspired to start a business, but that inspiration dies off eventually. Then you need another motivational talk to spark you again, then again, and again. By finding a why, you will always have a driver. My why for starting the e-commerce business and pushing through to see the results I wanted is because I was sick of working in corporate, I was sick of not being paid enough, I was sick of not being able to cover the bills. This will keep you going in times that are tough, times when you're tired, times when you feel like this isn't even worth it anymore. You have to have a reason that keeps you hungry. Comment your why down below. But I want to make this clear. A misconception is that you need to work on this full time. That is not true. I worked on this while I was working a 9 to 5. With dropshipping or anything that you do and you want to be successful in this life, consistency is key, okay? Spend on average an hour or two every single night, and that could be watching a YouTube video like this, that could be researching products, building your store, etc. Just be consistent and watch your skills develop over time. I believe in you. You just gotta believe in you. Go ahead and check out the 7-day Jumpstart to Dropshipping Challenge program down below if you want step-by-step tutorials of how to start this business from scratch and build it into a 7-figure business like I did. Drop a like on the video, drop #winner down below, sub to the channel, and as I always say, until next time, peace.